This retro game controller may be one of the hottest retro gaming controllers on the market. It's available in 3 colors and is a cool and exciting replacement to the original ones provided by the Nintendo Switch. Now, this retro game controller should be a big hit to fans of the Nintendo GameCube. This controller isn't just a simple replica, and they didn't just copy the design. There have been a variety of small tweaks and improvements to make this controller not only look, but also feel great. Now in this review, I will be going over all of the exciting details and features of this controller. I'll dive into some of my likes as well as some dislikes I have about it, and my goal here is to provide you with more than enough information so you can determine if the DOYOKY Retro Game Controller is a good fit for you or not. So let's go ahead and dive right in. This retro game controller was created by DOYOKY, and I apologize if I'm saying the name incorrectly. I tried my darndest to try to find the proper pronunciation, but couldn't find it. But anyway, this company is basically a team of passionate gaming enthusiasts, and they're based out in China. So what's interesting about this team is their focus on quality. And if I had to sum up my overall thoughts on this controller, it would be just that. It's an all-around high-quality controller that invokes a sense of nostalgia with its retro design, and I would happily recommend it to anyone in the market, whether you're looking for a replacement to the original Joy-Cons or something that's just a bit more collectible and stylish. Now, I've held my fair share of controllers, but I'd say this one is by far one of my favorites. It's not just due to the visual design, but the overall craftsmanship is very well done. I was never the biggest fan of the original Nintendo GameCube controller, but DOYOKY's take on it feels really good. Some of the buttons, specifically the A button and D-pad, are much larger. They've also added back and turbo buttons, and this controller also comes with a few replacement thumbstick caps right out of the box so you can better tweak it to your liking. Now, the controller feels exceptionally solid when it's attached to its dock and the console. The Joy-Cons slide onto the console relatively smoothly, and the back button to remove it from its dock is very easy to access. This might seem like a small thing, but other controllers I've looked at, this button is placed kind of awkwardly, so it's a little bit difficult to actually remove the Joy-Cons from the dock. So very good job on this one. As I mentioned earlier, I am a fan of the visual design of this controller, and it feels great in hand. All the controls are responsive, and it's extremely comfortable overall. The larger buttons are a great fit, and they make a huge difference. This controller is equipped with the Hall effect joysticks, which is preferred if you're concerned about the possibility of stick drift. Out of the box, the left thumbstick is quite a bit higher than the right one, and this might be a complaint for some of you, but as I mentioned earlier, this company provides you with replacement thumbstick caps right out of the box. So this can actually help make the controller feel more comfortable for you, but for me, this was a relatively small thing that didn't really hurt my experience while using it. Now, this may seem like another small benefit, but one that I enjoy is that you can charge both Joy-Cons together. I've reviewed Joy-Cons in the past, and some of them require you to charge each one individually, so I'm glad that's not the case with this particular controller. Since I was not a fan of the original Nintendo GameCube controller, I had no intention of enjoying this one and even planned on giving this one away once the review was done. But DOYOKY's adjustments to this controller really have me sold. Now, I don't want to say it's the perfect Joy-Con, but for me, this is one that I'm happy to spend my money on. Now, my only real complaint, and again, this is one that I did mention earlier in this video, and it just has to do with the size of the right thumbstick. It just seemed rather small at first, but the additional caps I received did tend to solve this problem. Now, after spending more time with this controller, playing various games on it, the overall size didn't really affect me or my gameplay experience. I actually kind of enjoyed it. That and also the back triggers, it just made for a really good overall gameplay experience, especially when playing online shooters. The DOYOKY Retro Game Controller is a must-buy Switch Joy-Con in my opinion, and if you're someone that is in the market for a new Joy-Con but one with style and great functionality, then I definitely would consider checking this one out. Its retro styling will bring joy to your face when you first open it, and the improvements and tweaks that the company has made to it really help sell me on it, and I'm sure it's going to do the same for you. If you'd like to check out DOYOKY's Retro Game Controller or see any of their additional controller offerings, then I'd recommend clicking on the link that's down in the description. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. What do you think about this particular controller? Are you in the market for another controller? Would you like more information about this one? Just let me know by leaving a comment down below this video. While you're down there, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any one of our videos. And if you'd like any more video content from us in the meantime, check out one of the 2 videos on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.